We're here tonight to talk about a seismic shift in American politics, a plan so ambitious, so far-reaching, that it could fundamentally alter the very fabric of our nation. This is Project 2025, a meticulously crafted strategy designed to consolidate power, reduce federal oversight, and advance a conservative agenda across all branches of government. But how exactly do they plan to achieve this? What are the mechanisms, the pressure points they intend to exploit? This, right here, is the answer. This 900-page document, titled Mandate for Leadership, is the playbook, the blueprint for Project 2025. Within these pages lie key strategies that, if successfully implemented, could fundamentally alter how the federal government operates, shifting the balance of power in ways we haven't seen in generations. The first pillar of Project 2025, expanding the power of the presidency. This is not just about strengthening the office, it's about fundamentally altering its relationship with the other branches of government. We're talking about a level of executive control that would have been unthinkable just a few decades ago. Imagine a system where independent agencies, those designed to operate outside of direct political pressure, are dismantled and replaced with bodies directly answerable to the president. That's what Project 2025 proposes, a move that would dramatically increase the president's influence over everything from environmental regulations to financial oversight. The mandate for leadership explicitly calls for weakening regulatory oversight across the board. This means fewer restrictions on industries, less environmental protection, a lighter touch when it comes to the very rules that govern corporate behavior. If this plan comes to fruition, the implications are staggering. This brings us to the second phase of Project 2025, reshaping the federal workforce itself. It's a bold, some might say brazen, plan to essentially replace career civil servants with political appointees. This is about loyalty, about ensuring that every level of the federal government is staffed with individuals who are ideologically aligned with the administration in power. The method is simple, yet chillingly effective. Project 2025 proposes reclassifying thousands of federal employees under a new category, one that would strip them of the civil service protections they currently enjoy. This would make it significantly easier to fire career bureaucrats, those individuals who've dedicated their lives to public service, often across multiple administrations, regardless of party affiliation. The consequences of such a move are profound. No branch of government is safe from Project 2025's grasp, not even the judiciary. This is about long-term ideological control, ensuring courts interpret the law conservatively. The strategy is two-pronged. First, appoint conservative judges at all levels, from district courts to the Supreme Court. Second, limit the power of the courts themselves. Project 2025 aims to curtail federal courts' influence over executive actions. Chapter 4. Deregulating Key Industries. Project 2025 aims to deregulate key industries, impacting the American economy. The energy sector is a prime target, with plans for more drilling and fewer environmental regulations. Financial regulations from the 2008 crisis are also at risk. This affects our economy, environment, and future. Chapter 5. Overhauling Social Policies. Project 2025 aims to reshape America's social fabric with a conservative agenda. Immigration is the first target, advocating for stricter policies and increased deportations. Education is another battleground, emphasizing patriotism and traditional values. This means rewriting textbooks and limiting discussions of race and gender identity. It's about our values, identity, and compassion as a nation. Chapter 6. Centralizing Law Enforcement. Finally, we come to law enforcement, a cornerstone of any functioning democracy. But Project 2025 envisions a law enforcement apparatus that is less independent, more beholden to the executive branch, and more focused on advancing a particular political agenda. The plan calls for shifting control of federal law enforcement agencies, including the FBI and the Department of Justice, directly to the executive branch. This means giving the president more direct control over investigations, prosecutions, and law enforcement priorities. One of the most alarming aspects of this plan is the call for reducing independent investigations into government officials. particularly those in the executive branch. A healthy democracy requires independent law enforcement agencies, free from political interference, tasked with upholding the law and holding everyone accountable, regardless of their position or power. Project 2025 is not just some abstract policy proposal. It's a meticulously crafted roadmap for a dramatic shift in government structure and power. Whether you agree with its aims or find them abhorrent, one thing is clear. The stakes are incredibly high. The decisions made in the coming months and years will determine the course of our nation for generations to come. It's our duty as citizens to be informed, to engage in the political process, and to make our voices heard. The future of American democracy hangs in the balance.